lower part. But second grade.
Last question.
そんな薄いです。
Board and they write it in their notebooks to practice.
自分から書き直すのもありますし。
We teach that in a formalized course, typically 10th grade. And I was curious, do you have problems covering all of the material in that particular text, or is there sufficient background developed from grade 1 that students are adequately prepared to cover the material over the time period allotted? Because 3 days a week, 50 minutes seems very short. And how much time, as a follow-up, would you anticipate out-of-school preparation would be relative to each class lesson?
Our wish, for the second question, part of the question, our wish is to not just cover it in 3 hours, but have longer hours, the periods, to cover this subject. But at the present, teachers are trying very hard to teach the content in 3 hours per hour.
なぜこうなっちゃったのかっていうのをちょっとご説明。
And studies, but the remaining 50% don't have any homework, and they don't go to cram school, so they don't study, and that's another issue. So now we are urging junior high teachers to give homeworks. And this is my personal opinion about it.
多分アメリカに日本から影響を与えているのは2つあると思うんですね。クモンとそれからそろばん。
So I think in United States there are 2 Japanese methods that invaded United States, Kumon and.
この2つはいずれも計算方法なんですね。
So these 2 are both one method of calculation.
ですのでクモンの人たちはこれが日本の教育を作ってると言ってアメリカで宣伝してますけども、日本でもそういう宣伝してますけども、日本の数学教育の人でやってる人でそう思ってる人はほとんどいないんじゃないかなと思います。
And Kumon, when they put an ad or commercialize it, they say this is based on Japan, a good way of calculations, and they say and it's widely accepted in the United States, and they say that in Japan also, but we don't think it is a good way of calculation.
ないのが普通だと思います。
So experts on mathematics in Japan think that in Japan the math should be done based on thinking. They have to think, but Kumon's way is mechanical way of calculating. Kumon is a very big private company in Japan.
小学校4年生に入ってます。
So we have Soroban lessons in 4th year of elementary school.
でも多分ほとんどの先生はそろばんを使えません。
But most of teachers can't use Soroban themselves.
そろばんは多分日本の伝統として4年生で教えているということではないかなと思います。
So it's just like a tradition, introducing Japanese tradition at the 4th grade.
というのはですね、そろばんと
A slight difference is underneath and one on the top.
そうすると子どもたちはここの5つ目がなくてポコンと上がっていくと非常に難しいことをやらなきゃいけないのが今そろばんになってるんですね。
So our Soroban is we have 4, so children should shift 4 and then to 5, and it's a difficult
で
procedure.
このタイプの計算機は小学校の1年生で使われることがあります。ちゃんと5個あるんです。5個になったら全
School, they use the one on the right hand side where there are 5 beads and they can convert to 1 bead.
やると面倒くさいんですね。 だから慣れちゃう。
from the media that it's become very popular outside of Japan. And but usually in our classrooms we have magic squares, but that's about it, and we don't go further.
私も昔
No, in the United States, when you do the cooperative learning, each child has a role, but it's not like that in Japan.
日本の場合にはそういう
Everyone is supposed to think about the same problem and come up with the answer, but I think it's quite a bit different from the United States.